and welcome back to my channel, my lovely little teacups. Excuse all of this. I literally just woke up, but I thought I would do something a little bit different today. Let me just cover up my address. I got a box from E.L.F today, and I have never got anything from E.L.F before. I took advantage of this purely because on St David's Day, E.L.F had a 50% off your entire order sale, which was awesome. So I thought, I've never got anything from there before. They've got sale items and then they're having the half off on top of that. I was like, just too good to pass up. Alright, so I'm going to do this kind of like an unboxing because I've never done like a proper unboxing before. Like I'm in my pyjamas, I was asleep before I decided to film this. I literally just heard the postman open and close the door and leave it there. So we have this, I assume this is E.L.F's attempt at recycling. Good on you, E.L.F. I have no problem with that. Okay, so I only got 3 things, but let's have a look at this. I think this is just confirmation of my order. Picked by Gary. Thank you, Gary. Alright, so first off, I got myself a new bronzer. This is the E.L.F Healthy Glow Bronzing Powder, and I think this one is in the colour Warm Tan. Now, the reason I wanted to get this one is because all the bronzers that I have at the moment are really matte. And it's not because I picked them that way, it's because I bought just a face kit, a blush and contour highlight face kit, and it just so happened that all the ones on there were matte. And the reason why I picked this one is because, first off, it was £1.50, and also, I don't know if you can see it very well or not, but it's got a slight shimmer to it. I didn't want anything too glittery, because the only problem when I use the matte one is that it makes this part of my face just look really muddy, which I was not keen on. So I think it just made my face look really muddy, which I wasn't keen on. So I wanted one like this, which has a certain amount of shine and shimmer to it without being like totally glittery. So let's swatchy swatch that. So you can see there on my finger, it's got a nice sort of, the thing that I like with face products and stuff like this is I don't like sparkle. I'm really not the type of person who likes or is interested in products that have glitter in them, but I like iridescence, which that seems to have, and you can see on my hand there. It's a nice, obviously that's not as dark as I would have it, that's because I've like laid it up and pressed it on, but you can see it's got a nice glow to it, which is exactly what I wanted. So that one, winner! Next up, I'm going to go on to the blush that I bought, because again, I really like blushes, but I just don't seem to have enough of them, I don't think. So I'm trying to build up my collection. Oh yeah. So this one, this is going to sound really horrible, but I particularly wanted to have a look at E.L.F blushes, because to me, they kind of look like the NARS ones. Sorry about that, I'm filming on my phone and my phone decided to have an alarm go off. So that was handy. But yeah, I mainly wanted to try out these ones because they kind of look like the NARS blushes, and I know that everyone and their dog just like raves about NARS blushes. So this one I got in the colour Candid Coral. That's what the packaging looks like. Very nice packaging, this actually. I definitely think in future I will be buying a lot more from E.L.F. I'm very, very happy with what I've seen so far, and even without the 50% off St David's sale, it looks really reasonably priced. So open it up and there's a little mirror in there, which I like, and a little plasticky thing covering up the blush. Be beaten by cosmetics. Oh great, put like a line in it. So that is what it looks like. It's a nice, slightly shimmery, peachy coral shade, which is exactly what I wanted. It's just swatchy, swatchy. And again, it has that nice sort of iridescence that I look for. Oh, that is so pretty! Oh, that's literally like exactly what I wanted from a blush like this. And without sounding really cheeky, but I don't know if you can see it well on camera, but the iridescence that it has in it, it kind of looks like a MAC mineralized skin finish, which is awesome. So yeah, that, oh, I think this blush is definitely, because if you look, it's that slightly orangey tone, because for me, I'm very pale, and I think putting really pink blushes on my face, I know pink is meant to suit paler shades, but me personally, I think if you put like pink shade blusher on my face, I look like a China doll, which I know is something that normally people really, really want, but I don't personally. I want to look like a real live person, and that just, I think, is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, in love with that. And the last thing I got is this E.L.F. Corrective Concealer Palette. Now, some of you who watched my first massive collective fashion and beauty eBay haul, there was a palette that I bought on there. I think it was by Technic, the same people that I got my eyeshadow palette from. And that was meant to be like a corrective concealer thing with, like, you know, the different colours to correct certain things. That's the packaging, by the way. Again, very pretty. And like, it worked well, like the green, but just the texture was just horrific. It was literally like, you know, there's really old like oil-based face paints from when you were a kid. It was like that. It was like putting that on my, and it just felt horrible. So I'm gonna give this one a try. This is what the packaging looks like again. And I don't think this one comes in a colour, but there was the choice of either this one for, I think, my skin shade, and I think there was a choice of another one that was just like concealer colours for darker ones, or it was just the coloured ones. I really can't remember, but that's what it looks like. And again, it's got a little mirror. I really like that about these ones. Oh, look at this cute little brush! It's like a tiny, I don't know if that's going to focus correctly, but it's like a proper little fibre mini C-shaped makeup brush. That is awesome. And that's a free brush. Oh, it's so soft, so tiny. That's a free brush, free brush as well, so that's awesome. So yeah, use the nude and beige shades to conceal problematic areas. Use the green shade to neutralise redness, like that of acne, and the lilac shade to brighten dull yellow tones. Which is good, because I don't know if you guys can notice, because of course since I literally just woke up, I am wearing no makeup whatsoever on my face. I know, I've got a little visitor there, it's horrible. But one thing I really struggle with my makeup is redness in my skin. I have a big problem with that, mainly on my cheeks. I just have a very ruddy face, which my friend David will love, because I always used to take the mick out of him for that. But yeah, so, let's give this a try, shall we? So, in fact, I can't quite tell which one's the nude and which is, I think this one is the nude one and that one's the beige one. Looks like it might be ever so slightly a bit too dark for me. I'm not too sure, actually. So I'm using the brush that came with the kit, just because I want to see what the brush is like as well. Alright, so yeah, that's the nude concealer. Again, I think I'm just trying to blend it in a little bit. I think maybe a tad too dark for me, but I don't know. I'll have to use it on my face and see, because from the looks of it, once you sort of like that's it fully blended into my skin, and that doesn't actually look too bad once it's like properly blended, so I actually think that'll be quite good. Now let's try the green. I don't know if you can see it there, that's the green one. Let me just blend it in. Oh yeah, again, the texture is just so lovely. I mean, I think obviously I'm gonna have to try these on my face. I'm not too sure because like I think if anything my skin has too many pink and red tones in it. I don't really get yellow tones in my skin. So I don't know if I'd use this so much to brighten up dull yellow areas, but one thing that I did use with my old Technique palette was that the pink is actually a really good cream highlighter, which I may use because I'm using a powder highlighter at the moment, and once I put on like my face powder, my bronzer and my blush, if I add into that, it just literally, just when you close up on my face, it's like just powder. So I'm thinking a cream one might be a nice change. So for shits and giggles, like I think we all know that this is going to be far too dark for me, but let's give it a try anyway. Because you never know, on those days when I don't really want to wear any powder, I could always use this as like a cream blusher. And actually, to be fair, when you compare it to the bronzer swatch that I've got there, they're actually pretty close. So I would obviously not use this as a concealer. That's it blended in. So yeah, see, I would obviously not use this as a concealer, but I definitely think on like those days when I don't want to or can't sort of see myself wearing a lot of powder, I could definitely use that as like a slightly lighter cream contour, cream bronzer, which I think would actually be really, really nice. So, that was my first unboxing. Let me know what you guys think of that. I definitely think, once I get paid again, I'm definitely going to be investing in some more E.L.F stuff, just from the few little things that I bought today. I'm just literally in love, and I think I may have possibly found a new makeup brand to share the top spot with anyway for me. So, yes. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna go watch the newest episode of Ultimate Fighter and get ready for when Mum and Amy and Lily get here. I may vlog it, I'm not too sure. My mum's very, very anti-camera. So yeah, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little E.L.F haul. Hopefully the first of May to come. And I will see you guys next week. Bye!